Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and welcome to today's video. In this video we're going to be looking at level 16 to level 17, and the goal for this level is quite substantial, so let us go through it. We have been told that the credentials for this level can be retrieved by submitting the password of the current level to a port on localhost, this time in the range of this to this. First, we find out which of these ports has a server listening to them, and then we find out which of these speak SSL, TLS, and which ones do not. There's only one server that will give the next credentials, while the others will simply send back to whatever you send it. So we know that we are going to be looking at different ports from this range, and we will get a few, but only one of them will be speaking this encryption, and the rest will not. And how we know that is that whatever we'll send them will be sent back to us. So yeah, if you are getting this kind of messages, then read that. Yeah, so these are some of the commands that you need to solve, and this is a resource that you can use. This is a clue because once you say the word port scanner, then only one command should come to mind, which is Nmap. And Nmap is useful because it will also help us scan this range so that we can find out which of these is a valid port. So that is what we're going to do. How we do that is we go to a terminal, we log into Bandit 16. I already have the password, so I'm just going to copy it. Now from here we need to use Nmap, so just a little bit about Nmap. As you can see, port scanner among other uses, and that is what Nmap even stands for. Nmap is network mapper. Yes, these are just some of the options that you can use. As you can see, there is P for port ranges and even an example of how to use them. Yes, that is all we need to know. So we use Nmap, and then that for the range. The range is from 31 to 32. Oh yes, we have not specified on which device are we doing this. It should be localhost. We have a list of them and they look identical. How we do this is we are going to be going through them one by one. Now, if you remember, in the previous level, in the previous video, we had a specific port number, and then we submitted the password to it, and that is what it returned. It returned back a valid password. How we go about this is that now we are going to be trying them each, and then we see how they respond. So we're going to be using OpenSSL once again. So OpenSSL, use the S client, we connect to localhost, and then now we can start with the first one, 31046. Then we can use that. That is just to silence some error messages that you may get sometimes, such as in this level. I believe that is the full command, so let us see what it so that gives an error message. Now let us try a different one, or let me try placing the quiet here. Yes, it should be the previous one. So the previous one brings an error message. Let us try the next one. 31518. Let us paste the password. It outputs the same password, so we know that is not the correct one. So the first two are not the correct ones. We go to the third one, which is 31691. An error message. We go to the fourth one, (790). Now let us input the password we got in the previous level, and it outputs correct. And this time, instead of a password, we get an SSH key, a private key, RSA private key, which, as we did in one of the previous videos, we can also use this to log in. This level was quite extensive because it helped us understand how to use a port scanner, which is Nmap, along with the previous OpenSSL for SSL or TLS encryption. And yeah, again, this is just to build on the networking bit, so you can now see how networking applies even in Linux, and I hope this was valuable to you. Thank you for watching this, and thank you for participating in this with me. I will see you in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.